beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Twin Flame, welcome to another Twin Flame reading, Twin Flame tarot reading, Twin Flame love reading, love tarot reading, I guess you could say. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I am very happy you're here with me today. My name is Christine. If you are new to the channel, welcome so much, and welcome back if you are a regular viewer. We're going to get right into your Twin Flame journey update. But before we do, I just want to mention a few things. That today's reading, as all readings here at the Tarot Closet, are timeless readings. This is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here, so welcome. I'm really glad you found your way here. All the decks that are coming in are linked in the description. You will also find all the playlists. Of course, your Twin Flame readings are below. Also, all signs tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective, not specific really to any journey other than no contact, no communication, or in separation. So most definitely your Twin Flame energy does come through in them, but just keep that in mind as you watch them. Also, all 12 zodiac signs are below, message from your spirit guides, and a lot more. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Take what resonates and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much. Let's just get into it today, okay? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what our twin flames need to see or hear today. Aho. It's the Chariot, Cancer energy, Moon energy, the Magician, the Sun card, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands. No, those are not yours. The Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands. I'm going to tell you, your Twin Flame is definitely feeling guilty. They're wrought with disappointment within themselves for how they treated you, for letting you down, for making you sad, for hurting you. They're not sleeping at night here. This is where their energy is the strongest. They're everywhere here, of course, in your reading, but it's quite strong here. And today, of course, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So things kind of like having gone wrong. What you were intending to do, what you talked about, and what actually happened. Coming here with the Ace of Cups in reverse is the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius and Mercury energy. So it looks like they might be, if they haven't already, reaching out to you. Coming in really quite fast. Are they coming in here to just touch bases and apologize, or is this something more? This Nine of Swords, you know, it's a nest. Of course, that's representing the two of you. It could be an actual dwelling in a home. It's not going to be for everybody, but that's your connection, your twin flame. And it's being propped up by 9 swords, Gemini and Mars energy. There are 3 roses in here. They're pretty bright, and they look actually really healthy too. It's a passionate energy. It's an urgent energy. It's like they're waking up in the night. Probably more like early dawn, I would say angel hours, between 3 and 4, possibly around 5, but waking up out of nowhere, not able to sleep, thinking about you. Thinking literally connected here to the Ace of Cups in reverse, how they handled things. Interesting as I say that, I'm looking here, and we're going to bring in some more, of course, at the Sun energy, Leo energy. Source, God, Goddess, the universe, the divine higher power. And there's a dandelion here being shined upon by the sun, and it looks like some wishes have already been made. Looks like they're making a lot of wishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's the 10th, of course. The sun. The sun is in 19. Of course, that's coming to a 10. And that is the end of a cycle, completion, and a renewal. And what I do see happening here is they're just thinking a lot about you. They're thinking about how they handled things, and they're waking up and wanting to contact you. So this is looking, look at that 10th dandelion. Of course, there's the big dandelion, and there's already 9 wishes having been made here and bringing us into the sun energy, which is the end of a cycle. And it's catty corner here with the 8 of Wands. An action number, of course, around some karma too. And infinity, you twin flame. Also truth, balance, renewal. It's a really fast energy. And of course, Mercury is around communication. Oftentimes, it's tied to reading and writing. So it's probably archaic to be getting a handwritten message from your twin flame. But for those of you that have that kind of connection with your twin, it could be, more importantly, how do you normally communicate? How were you communicating? Or even are you, for some of you, are you writing each other via text message, social media, emails? Are you talking on the phone? Because this is what they're literally waking up here. Look at dawn and the night coming into the morning here and thinking about wanting to end this contact, no contact. The 3 roses, of course, representing love. And they're bright and healthy. I know that this is, of course, no contact, no communication, and or in separation, but this is what's keeping them up at night is you. And there is an urgent energy around that. And then the day is coming, and there's this reality of where things are. And of course, there are 3 roses here, divine number, divine timing, communication. And, you can see that it's like coming into the morning, like it's dawn. It's like they're waking up and they're staying up. So they're not going back to bed. 9 of Swords, Gemini and Mars energy. Mars is the planet of action and passion, drive. There's also a completion energy around that, Mars energy, as well as 9, of course, attainment and fulfillment and things coming to fruition. It's literally the build up to waking up, and it's looking a lot like it's a build up to wanting to communicate with you. Look where the 9 of Swords is catty corner to in the partnership placement. It's the Magician and the King of Wands. I mean, this really couldn't be, I guess it could be a lot clearer, but this is pretty clear. Gemini and Virgo energy, Mercury energy, as above, so below. So turning their visions literally into reality here, manifesting you. So they're seeing you as a soulmate, and that is a validation of your twin flame also a soulmate. And yes, that can be the case, and it is clearly the case here. We're seeing the Snake in our Magician card today, which is the renewal. They need to shed their skin to survive. And it's quite fast when it's happening. It's energetic movement. And of course, this is literally the renewal. And there's the infinity, you twin flames. Truth, balance, renewal, really wanting to contact you, getting quite focused about it, at least trying to. And it's coming here with the King of Wands, and it's the partnership placement. This is a really bold energy, a courageous energy, like, I'm going to make this move. I'm going to do this. They're wearing on their crown a victory wreath that's kind of like, well, yeah, it's like making the crown look quite regal, actually. And I do want to point out, if you're listening here and you're not looking at the readings, I know some of you listen to this as kind of like a podcast. The king wearing this crown is a fox. Little sneaky fox. And I do feel that energy of just, yeah, they're watching you. They're definitely, it's Page of Swords energy for sure. I do feel that they are kind of in the background, but they are, if you are connected on social media but not talking, they are checking in on you. And some of you may have noticed that if you are going there and noticing like connections to some of their friends showing up in your suggestions, that's usually a way of like knowing that somebody, they're noticing that person's, it's like a way for you, if you're not even just feeling it, which I think most of you are, to tap into that energy and see that, yeah, they're looking a little bit more than usual. That's what's going on right now. They're definitely being a sneaky fox. They're kind of spying and going in and looking at stuff. I don't feel like they're there for long. I don't know why that is. Somebody kind of watching them. Are they feeling like they're going to get caught? You know, the fox here has a butterfly right in front of their face. They're not really looking at it. A transformational energy, of course, with the butterfly. The scene here, too, of just being in like kind of the fog. It looks like quite a misty morning. There is a messenger here, a bird. And that, for me, is messages from the divine. They're really wearing this crown, wanting to work out how to, I feel, actually say something to you, because it's looking a lot like they're getting ready to make that kind of move. I haven't felt this energy in a while. And this is the thing, we're kind of going backwards here into your reading, but as we move into your first placement of your cards coming down, we have the Chariot. And I'll tell you about this in a moment, coming here with the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is around, I feel, a message that they're trying to figure out how to get in here. Look, before we get into the Chariot, I want to tell you, because I have been getting messages from some people who listen, so just in case, but even so, that this is how I channel. There are 3 rabbits here, 3 hazas, 3 bunnies. And of course, that is a divine number and divine timing. And they do represent matters of the heart and fertility and new beginnings. And they're surrounded, look, by maple leaves. So hello, by the way, if you're in Canada, but that's also about change and literally could be change of seasons. But maple leaves are also connected to matters of the heart, to love. Quite literally love. And coming here right below your first card today, the Chariot, Cancer, and Moon energy, we have our owl, who is literally navigating, charioting, is that a word? The messengers, the birds, here with the moon, and there's a victory wreath around it, and it's an owl navigating it, a guardian of the night, connected to the divine. All about inner transformations. So there is something changing here around your twin flame in terms of how they feel about you, owning how they left things, really owning how they left things here, really missing you. And even just in this nocturnal energy that's really strong here, also with our owl. And an owl, by the way, is a Scorpio. This is a Cancer energy, but an owl is a Scorpio. And of course, this is the moon energy. And it is around some timing, you know, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. But there's a lot of reflection that's going on here, and they're really wanting to reach out to you and just, yeah, they're just wanting to reach out to you. What can I say? And this nocturnal energy of waking up is just so, so strong. And owls are, that they kind of hold back their emotions. They're pretty independent. They work behind the scenes. So I do feel that this is somebody who is just going through the motions, working a lot, and kind of holding back a lot of their emotions, also around you, which I do feel that they were doing as you were going into separation here. Because you can literally see it. They're right now they're in this energy of, they're feeling like really disappointed in themselves, but they're also knowing that they disappointed you, and there's a lot of guilt that is coming through. This is just not surprising. Look, it's the Emperor. Wow, it's the Emperor in the upright and the Death card in reverse. Divine masculine energy, of course, Aries and Mars energy. So here we are. They have been, look, this is what they were doing, holding back their feelings for sure. That's the thing about the Emperor. And yeah, there is some, always there is some ego that's coming through. But I'll tell you, it's also really a validation of the energy that I'm feeling here, that it is somebody who is working a lot. And it can be that this is a divine masculine you are dealing with. But remember, we all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies. So that might not be the case. But I think that might be the case for a lot of you, that this person is in that energy. I'll tell you that. And they're working a lot. And it could be that this person is kind of in charge of maybe even a big company, a family energy. It is somebody who made a decision. They kind of made a decision when things were happening between you, when you were, I would say, going into separation because of the life that they're in. And it came here with the Death card in reverse. So here's some Scorpio energy that I've been feeling actually quite strong. And this is a stagnant energy. It's feeling like not super hopeful, like really destroyed. What can I say? And it's right here in between the Ace of Cups, where they're in reverse, where their energy is so very strong, and the Nine of Swords, literally not sleeping, waking up. This is somebody who has been holding back their feelings. I don't think that you probably have heard from them in a while. They are really wanting to connect with you. Will they? Have they? I'll tell you, they're when I say they're in their ego, feeling destroyed, they're feeling a lot of what you felt. I feel now. They're here. They're missing you. They're in pain. They're feeling pretty not so hopeful. They're literally waking up, not sleeping here. The Death card in reverse. This is a really stagnant energy here. They're wondering if they've just completely lost all hope also for changing anything in their life, because they're feeling stagnant completely in their life here. Yeah, this is really, really intense energy right now, and this is just sliding off the Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's not surprising at all. They haven't let you go, but we already know that. And look, here are the maple leaves again, which we also see here in the Page of Pentacles, all around them. It's a little squirrel. Sun and Capricorn energy. They have things in their life that they need to untangle. But the message is coming through that they haven't let you go. And right now I feel like they really are just not sleeping because of that. They're checking in and seeing what you're up to. They're just going through the motions here. I don't feel like this person is going around in their daily life with a dark energy per se. But when they are alone, they're waking up in the night in this energy, and they're staying in it for several hours. And I feel almost like they are not going back to sleep. In fact, there is a strong connection, just even in the deck that I'm using for you today, to nature. And it could be that they're going out for runs or walks, or just going out into nature before anybody else is awake. Look at all the maple leaves here. And they're all there's some bright ones that haven't changed yet, but the ones down here are all changed color. They're kind of like the crispy leaves, and they're maple leaves again, around matters of the heart, around love. And this little squirrel is holding on to one of what is like a pentacle here with crystals, clear, also crystal clear. It's interesting how they feel, but there are 3 pentacles here down below as well. There's a lot to... There's other things in their life, which is, hardly surprising. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. Nope, it's not yours. The Hermit energy is not surprising at all either. This is a really stuck energy, Virgo and Mercury energy. And by the way, the Knight of Pentacles, also Virgo and Mercury energy. And it's, yeah, I don't think they're not coming here for any kind of offer, twin flame, I have to say. It's here with the Page of Pentacles and the Magician card in between the King of Wands and the Chariot. This is really strong energy, actually, coming here with the Hermit in reverse, which is a really stuck energy, which I'm really feeling. They're very lonely, they're missing you, and there's a lot of isolation coming through. Like when they're alone and they wake up, and I feel like going off into the woods, possibly. If there's no woods, they're going down and just having breakfast early or whatever, but they're kind of waking up and staying awake. They're not really sleeping very well. And there's the owl again. Look, here in this Hermit in reverse. You go in here for clarity, for personal truth, spiritual illumination, kind of, to figure out what the heck you're doing. Because when you come out of there, you go into the Wheel of Fortune. And there's a turning point and things start to change for you. Here they're just kind of stuck. They're stuck in the past. They're stuck in this energy around you, I feel. They're really stuck in the past. Like they just totally messed this up. I don't even think some of you are talking or are friends. They're missing that too. This Knight of Pentacles, the thing is it was just looking and it's feeling so lonely to me, in particular in reverse. It just looks, I'm just getting a really lonely energy from it. And also here, of course, with the Hermit in reverse, they are lonely. They are missing you. They are spending a lot of time alone. And again, I feel like it's in the night and in the morning hours. And then they go about their days. Their day, I should say, which seems to be really, really busy here. It's almost like jumping out of it at some point in the morning or the day. And this Emperor going here on the Chariot, literally traveling to work or doing whatever it is they need to do. This is like a peek into the night energy. Temperance here in reverse, wanting to be here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. That's Archangel Michael. Yeah, look. And it came here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's the lack of wish fulfillment, and I have to tell you, just in the energy today of the Sun with this big daffodil, with all the wishes here, this is literally what they are thinking about. What they wanted to happen, what didn't happen, what they still want, which feels really unattainable at the moment. Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces energy. Jupiter is the planet of prosperity and expansion and a hopeful energy, and it's in reverse here in the Nine of Cups, and as well as the Nine, of course. So they're not getting what they want. They're not in that energy, that Jupiter energy of feeling hopeful and optimistic and things moving and prosperous. In fact, we know that. We can see it here. In the Death, it's literally connected to the Death in reverse and the Nine of Swords and the upright, not sleeping. And the Ace of Cups, the disappointment, the Hermit energy in reverse as well. The Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Look, there's the fox again. With a bird, with a messenger above them, holding on to an offering, kind of like, following, like holding it for them. But it's once again a fox who's jumping up here, and of course it's the wand energy. That's the inspiring energy. This is Leo energy, and it's getting these ideas. But it came here, minor arcana energy, but this is what's on their mind most definitely. Look, it's the inspiration to what? This nocturnal energy is coming through again, really strong for me. Look, you can see the sun kind of coming up here. And it's like wanting to contact you. It came here with the Two of Swords in reverse, minor arcana energies, but nonetheless, it's an indecisive energy. It's like being overloaded. Wanting so much, this Emperor energy here, connecting right here with the Eight of Wands, wanting to I don't know if this is just send a message off or a little voicemail. It feels like a voicemail or a message, not so much anything in person here. But again, that could be the case for some of you. And they may have already reached out. You may have been noticing or just, of course, picking up on the energy too, because they are really in their energy watching you. Also here with the Page of Swords. Yeah. Two of Swords energy is the Moon and Libra energy, and that's also the Moon in reverse, and that's clarity in how they feel, and it's they know how they feel. It's just a matter of, yeah, there's the stagnant energy of not being able to move forward. Some of it being held back by ego because they have been holding back how they feel about you for, I don't know, it feels like a long time. Like the power struggle energy, you know, the runner, basically. This is a runner today. I have to tell you, this is a runner. Maybe there's been a switch for you if you are a runner, maybe you're the chaser now, but this is a runner here today in this divine masculine energy who is kind of keeping that up. Do you know what I mean? Who's not going to, they haven't reached that level of that vibration yet. Because when you do, that is when you are able to come out of this energy, and they're just here in this energy. So whether they actually write or not, or call, they're definitely wanting to, I'll tell you, but they're also really super indecisive. It makes them feel kind of guilty because they feel guilty for how they left things, but they feel guilty about something that's going on in their life. But I want to say to you too, there is this energy of, yeah, but I'm hearing, what would it change? It wouldn't change anything. So it kind of keeps them from writing. So it's like the moment passes, they go about their day, working a lot. I feel like they're working a lot to forget about you or just to kind of stay busy, you know, and then they have to too. There is some money here, of course, some money stuff I feel going on. That's what I want to say. It could even be there's some kind of legal issues that they're having to pay for, but I don't think that you're privy to that, or they're not really letting it out. Like, I don't think it's something that is knowledge even around maybe other people that you might know. It just doesn't feel like it's, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's anything they would want you to know, but there is something involving money here, and it could be, of course, around literally a karmic situation here, which of course oftentimes comes through and has been coming through really strong lately, but I'm not feeling that so much today. This is a lot about the two of you. And they are manifesting you here in this magician energy. Catty corner with the Four of Pentacles. That is a manifesting energy, that four. And that's like a whole new start energy. And that's connected to the sun with our daffodil, with our wishing. Why am I calling it a daffodil? It's not a daffodil. It's dandelion. Here with the dandelion, with the wishes, what they're thinking about, what keeps them up at night here in the Nine of Swords below that dandelion sun energy. Because they're holding on to you here. They kind of have their back to it because it's just stagnant right now, but that is what they're thinking about. They're kind of mad about it too somehow, not with you, at themselves, just kind of feeling like, it's that feeling literally where you're in, depending on what hemisphere you are. So let's just put it like spring is coming. And it's that lull period when you get kind of a nice day, but everything's still really, the leaves are all crunchy like this, you know, they're kind of being revealed from rain or snow or whatever. And they're sort of smushed. Hello, the camera, right when I'm in the middle of, this camera makes me crazy. It has that lulled, you know, it's like, it still feels really quiet. Like, and I am really connecting with woods and alone time. It could even be I just saw somebody maybe even going alone and working out early, or going and sitting in like a sauna or like cabin fishing. I don't know. It's like a lot of the isolation here. It is a stuck energy, but it's also like they are going off and putting themselves in this energy. But the feeling that I have here today is that lull before the spring even starts to sprout up, before you even see a lot of things coming up. It's just kind of like, it's like quiet. The world is really quiet and you feel like you should be happier, but you're not. It's that kind of energy. It's really strong. Okay. Let's see if anything else is wanting to come through with tarot. I think I'm going to, yeah, 5 of Wands. That's not surprising. I'm thinking I was thinking I would bring in another deck, but I think I want to bring in some oracle today before we get into love messages. And by the way, Temperance in reverse, Archangel Michael, the divine protection, the angel for strength, wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth for everybody's highest good. It's in reverse here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And that's kind of like, what this is? This is around the timing. It's divine timing. It's really controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. It's quite literally a message also from Archangel Michael that this is just where things are right now. It's out of your control. It's just, yeah. That's what it is. Getting everybody on the path, that is, in terms of coming together, is what I want to say. And it's right here, of course, on top of the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is the disappointment around things not having worked out, not having gone your way, not having gone this Emperor's way, who really clearly is not happy about it. The 9 of Cups in reverse, things not going in the direction that they want. So they're just kind of like, I just have that feeling of like head down, and waking up and going through the motions. It's almost like those movies where you see somebody sitting there, excuse me, at the head of a table. And, then you kind of see them having all these thoughts in their head and there's people talking around them and they're not really listening to them. That is this energy of this person here today, your twin flame today. If this is your energy, then that's your energy. And of course, that's how it is, because it could be always. It can be that things are coming in for you. It's vice versa. Do you know what I mean? And there is that energy, because I can tell you from Archangel Michael, of just being patient, that things are going to be worked out, and to keep your head up and keep doing what you need to do, because there is something here, if that is you, is what I want to say, that there's something around money and some legal stuff perhaps. Although it is coming through quite strong that it's around your twin flame. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Is there anything else we need to see or hear today to validate our reading and messages, or anything our twin flame needs to hear to validate or receive messages? Aho. Wow. Okay, that is not surprising at all. Look, it's reclusive. It's really goosebumpy. Why did it just suddenly bring on a lot of these emotions? This is literally, but this is probably a little bit more further in timing wise, but this is the feeling that's been going on here. This is really, the 5 of Wands also had come down, Saturn and Leo energy, right in between the 2 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords, So yeah, a lot of things that I feel are a lot of challenges and obstacles going on. Almost looks like an obstacle course. It's like day-to-day stuff, maybe some legal loops. Somebody's trying to jump you, your person, but your twin flame, it's really strong for them, I'll tell you that. They're not sleeping, and that there is something going on. I don't think it's just not meant to be offensive that it's just you why they're not sleeping, but they are definitely, they have a lot on their mind. They're just kind of going through the motions. But they're definitely, you're in there. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of energy, like you're waking them up. And if they know anything about angel numbers, it's probably literally at particular times, I would say like 333, which is an energy of guides, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, kind of doing some work. 555 in particular, changes going on. They're seeing them. I don't know if they're realizing it. I'm seeing them around them, but this could also be your energy. But the reclusive energy, it is wanting to be here. So it can be that this is an alignment in your energies in that sense, because it wants to be in the overall energy. But this is what I've been feeling. It feels really emotional. Yeah, this nocturnal energy is so strong. The Fool in reverse. Look, the Four of Wands. Venus and Aries energy. It's a homecoming energy, celebratory energy, reunion energy, friends and family. Is this around you or your twin flame? I think so. It can also be connecting with what they're, maybe for some of you that could see each other. I don't think that's for everybody. With what they're wanting to say to you could be connected to the possibility of a message coming in here. But the messages are also coming in here today strong for you. This is a really intense energy. The Fool is here in reverse, Aquarius and Uranus energy, and this is, yeah, it's your separation. It's the apathy too that I'm feeling. Apathy is the word. And that's the feeling that I have. It's kind of like neither here nor there. It's like indifferent, going through the motions, not being able to move forward here with the Fool energy, not feeling super hopeful, not taking any major chances, nothing really big happening. Wanting to connect, definitely not sleeping, wanting to send a message, but in terms of like big, gigantic moves, not so much. The nocturnal energy is really so strong here. Even in this Four of Swords, the Moon energy, the Eight of Pentacles here coming in reverse. It's the Sun in Virgo that's actually putting the Sun in reverse. And that's a temporary, like a delayed gratification as things are getting worked out. And 8 is an action number. It's always an 8. It's also always infinity, twin flame. That's you. That's your journey. There's also karma around there. So some karmic energy, some karmic debts to be paid, karmic cycles still being played out here. It's really clear. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here with the Four of Swords. And there's this lull energy here too, even with the bees on the Eight of Pentacles not working. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like not totally focused. It's like, yeah, it's just going through the motions energy. It's really quite strong. But it's also shadow work, I feel. It's working, and it's the karmic cycle that is still going on. And it's connecting here with the Four of Swords, Jupiter and Libra energy. And this is the separation. This is the renewal here. This is the solitude. It's the separation from each other. We're also seeing here quite literally the energy that I've been feeling of your twin flame who is not sleeping so well, who gets into this energy and feels really heartbroken and misses you and knows that they just messed it all up, and feeling like they want to reach out to you, but also feeling like they're not sure what it's going to change. That's what I keep hearing. It could even be for some of you that there is some kind of event coming up too, as well as your twin flame, like a family reunion sort of thing, a wedding. And that wouldn't be surprising with the energy, in particular, I would say on the Northern Hemisphere, but really it could be anywhere. But the Three of Swords are particularly propped up here with the moon. And look, the light shining down here on the fox, getting this renewal as you are both healing and doing your shadow work. So this is really strong alignment with the reclusive energy. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords, the Hermit in reverse, of in this kind of lull, going through the motions, but even when you think you're not doing anything, you still are. If that's what is needed, this period of stopping to just to kind of be. You don't have to always, we don't always have to be doing something and thinking of shadow work and repairing our lives as just constantly being the little busy bee on the move. We're still working, and here it's just showing me that it's healing. It's repair work, literally in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords, which is the renewal. So this is telling me that it is a time of lull. It's a lull period. It's renewal here. And there is a strong energy of solitude, and that is not a bad thing, you know? And it's a matter of what you're doing in it and how you're using it. Of course, if you go too far into that and you never get out of that hermit energy and you get too lonely, well, then, you know, you got to make some changes there. But there's also this clear energy that there's work still being done even when you're not. It's like when you're just laying there on the couch when you realize you just can't really get anything done. You know, you're getting it done still. This is the healing energy. It's the shadow work going on. And the moon here is so prominent with all the stars, with the divine. I really like that, which is also connecting with the star energy there, with the renewal, with the clarity and the hope. And then here's the moon, and you're both here. And yeah, you know, this is major arcana, Pisces energy, Cancer and Gemini also coming through. And connecting here literally with the divine. The moon is the subconscious, so it's here with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles of things that are needing to be brought to light and just in deep thought. The moon, of course, is illuminated by the sun, which is here, the conscious, you know, shining on the subconscious and putting everything, showing everything. And that can be overwhelming. And there's a lot, it's like, I know I have all this to do, but right now this is just what I want to do. I'm going to go for this walk. I'm going to do this, and that's okay. And that's actually really all part of healing. So I like this for both of you. I like this for both of you. But I'll tell you, it is really clear that they are missing you. And whether you get an actual message, a phone call, maybe you already have, just know that they have sent it through here today. That they are really, yeah, they're also sad and disappointed in themselves, and they are sorry. Okay, I want to bring in some oracle. And I'm going to bring in some oracle. I have a couple of decks that I want to bring in today. We're already shuffled and ready to go, but I want to move the energy. And then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages from their higher self, and see what they want you to know, want to say to you, directly to you. Goodness. I like that energy. It's like mirrored here, like seeing the good in yourself, seeing the good in each other, because your mirrored soul here, look, it's like a reflection here, and it's also in front of source. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine, and the sun, and also looks like it's here on the earth. I like that. I want to get these in because they want to come in. And I want to ask if there's anything else. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Is there anything else we need to see, Aho? It's a lot. The divine. It's the first one we're actually looking at after goodness. I really like this. Divine timing. This looks a lot like, it's really bringing in High Priestess energy, of course, Empress energy as well. But it's the divine feminine, divine masculine, yin yang energy, divine timing. Divine connection, strong validation. We're going to look at all these cards here for you. There's a lot that came through. They come until they're done coming. Kindred spirits. I love this, and it's coming here with journey. This is, wow, this is just really, really clear, your twin flame journey here. And it's also that lull energy look, and even the wilderness energy here near the water. The divine energy, the emotional energy, the love in a tent, the mountains, the stars, the moon. Connecting right here, look, with the moon and the Four of Swords. The renewal, the spending the time, the solitude is so strong here. Kindred spirits, I really like that too. There's three there, in front of the sun, source. With the earth energy below and the roots. Here on the divine, on the water. Divine number. Also, this is coming out. Breathe. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. There's 3 here, and they're divine messengers. These are messengers from Spirit for you today. And yeah, it's asking you to breathe. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Divine timing, dreamer. That's also connecting with the Magician. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of the work, getting more focused. So if there's other things that you want to be and need to be doing in your life, duality, gosh. Seeing something a little bit differently as well. This is not a terrible energy. It's like neither good nor bad. But it is being able to get a different perspective here. The dreamer is here in the boat. Look, kind of the direction which a boat goes on. The divine, of course, the divine energy, the water. And it's rising above here, connecting with the divine. Look above, indecision, which is connecting with the 2 of Swords in reverse. So if there's something here that you're in a challenging, I feel like you're in a challenging spot right now. I feel like both of you are. This is a strong, strong mirroring here, guys. This is not uncommon, you know. And exactly what it is, it's going to be different. But whatever this challenge is that you're going through, you know, there is the message of honoring it and trusting yourself and keeping, well, yeah, getting another perspective here. Literally for some of you, that's like a literal sense of stepping out, walking, going, kind of moving, seeing things a little bit differently. But also this solitude energy is, again, it's not a bad thing because the renewal here is really strong. You're doing something here even when you think you're not. So that message is also coming through. But if you're in a challenging situation here, because it in particularly, the breathe energy went between the Page of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse. And that can be some kind of like maybe some bad news that you received or some legal troubles, perhaps, that kind of energy, you know, something coming through. And it's coming here with the 2 of Swords in reverse, which is an overwhelming energy. It's like there might be a compromise that you're needing to make here or something you need to decide that you're feeling indecision about. So yeah, it's this breathe energy, literally here, and stepping away when you need to, allowing yourself that space so you can make a decision here. I feel like that might be, yeah. So that's some messages coming through for you as well, of course. Crafty coming through. I like that because it's both the energy and what you're trying to, some things that you might need to be working out. Look, getting moving here. It could even be around moving house or traveling here. The Knight of Pentacles is also in reverse, and it's kind of like a stubborn energy and not working energy, like not doing it. So there might be something here you need to get creative about. I mean, it's right here in between the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the crafty fox here who needs to find a way to, like, sneaky energy. So maybe there's something you're not looking at, another way to go about it that might accomplish what you're feeling a little overwhelmed and indecisive to accomplish. So these are very clearly turning into messages from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for you. And as I say that, the wish card is coming in. So I like this. It's wish fulfillment. It is also connecting with what's going on with your twin flame for sure. But this is really for you. There's something here that you are really wanting to accomplish, get through, change that you might be feeling a little bit stuck on. So taking this time for yourself and breathing and remembering that this too shall pass. Yeah, what is that? There's something going on here, something that, yeah, that you're really wanting to change, happen, move forward again. I feel like it's not just about your twin flame. This is something else. And it came here with the Knight of Wands, which is interesting because that's a really inspiring energy. Look, and there is a messenger above this fox who's about ready to go for it. And could be that it is around something creative too, but it's also just finding some solution to something here that you're feeling a little stuck about. But I like this energy of the wish fulfillment coming in. also connecting to the Chariot, that this is a really good sign for you, but it is around some timing and something you have to decide here. Even with the Fool in reverse, you know, maybe you're afraid to take some kind of chance, feeling like you're not quite prepared yet, or, you know, there's just something, maybe even some money that you need to get a handle on. Okay, so that's interesting. These messages are coming through for you. I'm going to bring in this other deck, and I want to be specific around your twin flame, and then we're going to bring in some messages, channeled love messages. Look, inspiration. There's 4 here, the 4 areas of support and stability: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. That's also in a manifesting energy. It's coming here with community, so it could be that it's around other people in your life or another person. Joy and home. So this, I feel for a lot of you, this is something to do with, with being inspired to what? Is it moving home, renovating a home, working on some relationships within the home? That's really strong. The Joy card also here with community, home, and inspiration. So something that will make your life situation better and make you happier, and some wish fulfillment energy here, but you gotta, make the moves, I want to say, but allow yourself the time, you know, to get some clarity here. Know that you're not stuck. That doesn't last. Okay, I want to bring in a few just around your twin flame energy again. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Is there anything that needs to come through for our twin flame from their twin flame? There's 3 here. Those are yours. That's yours, and that's yours, and that's it. Inner child. Interesting. Okay, so there's some, definitely the shadow work going on. That's not surprising at all. Actually, I want to look here first. There's also 3 there. Gift. Solitude again. And storm. Magic, that's the magician. We know it's exactly what they're thinking. Challenge. 5 of Wands, the magician, what they want. And listen. Connecting strongly here with messages from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors and guides. The magician energy right here with the 9 of Swords. The renewal, the 4 of Swords, connected here with the home as well. And with the journey, which is a really solitude card with a lot of solace, the energy of solitude, a tent, you know, just here in the dark with the mountains and the stream. The challenges here, look, connected to the 5 of Wands. And again, the solitude. So this is just really more of the energy that we already know, that they are definitely wanting to reach out, whether they can or not. They are thinking a lot about you. I'll tell you right now, they're wanting to take this inspired action. They're definitely spending a lot of time alone. And here's some stormy energy. So it could be, that this is connected to whatever it is that they're also going through, that that's also keeping them awake at night. And this gift, this might be the communication, though, I have to say. And if it's not in person, it is here. I hope that you're feeling that, because I really am feeling that what they have to say to you is coming through really strong here today. There's writing on the wrist here. It's like a letter. It's like a message. There's wings here. Angel wings. It's coming out of the divine. Butterflies. 3, divine timing. It's like I'm hearing someday. It can also be around the message that they're trying to get through. But the solitude here is so strong. It's unbelievably strong. It's been coming throughout the entire reading. We have the reclusive energy here as the overall energy. Now we have the solitude card coming in. Channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self. I knew exactly what I was doing. What is that around? You know, actually that is around that Emperor energy I felt when they were kind of calculated's the wrong word, but when they were when the separation was going on, this is a runner. At the time, they knew that, even though they were playing kind of dumb, I feel like, and they definitely regret it. It needed to happen the way it happened, is what I'm hearing too. That's how it had to go down. But they're taking some responsibility, and they're also feeling not so great about it. I know that I crossed the line with you. I want to feel that way again. I hope that you can forgive me one day. This is really strong here. Really, really strong. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So many things remind me of you. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, that's really strong energy in the Ace of Cups in reverse. Something that you're maybe even replaying still. I bury myself in working to forget you. This is so strong. I want you. I want you. I bury myself in my work to forget you. This is the energy I've been feeling also from the get-go, in particular around this Emperor energy today. It's been very, very strong. So it's a strong validation. And I apologize, but things start to get covered here really fast. The Tarot Closet love messages. Then we're going to bring in some love notes and close your reading. I miss you. It was me, not you. We belong together. Going here with the divine. Don't ever change. Wow. I wish I could take back my words, and look what flew right onto it. I love you. There's some pretty heavy shadow work going on here. You are perfect. The way that just came out. I miss you. We belong together. You are perfect. I am always with you. I want to kiss you. So sending in some longing, physical longing. I fear you have moved on. That's it. You are never far from my mind. What was that one? I'm sorry I ran. Yeah, we know that this is a runner. And it goes here right with inner child. Triggering. You triggered them. I mean, that's what happens. My world is dark without you. Ooh, it's getting into it here, twin flame. I am so sorry I hurt you. I am so lost without you. As I was putting it down, I was drawn to look at I bury myself in work to forget you. It's really hard living without you. Wow, this is getting goosebumpy and really deep. It's like they were waiting for you to receive the messages you needed to receive from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors before they could say it. You've changed me for the better. I wished on a star tonight. so much nocturnal. Somebody also, maybe it's on the southern hemisphere, they're camping, or they're going in their backyard, woods. The energy is so strong, but they're literally wishing on a star. You're my other half, twin flame. Also seeing you as a soulmate. It's the Lover's card energy. We know that they love you. We didn't need a card to say that. The way it flew out was pretty clear, and it's going here with I love you. I'm sorry I hurt you. I think of you every day. Right here with the wish card. I know we met for a reason. This is feeling really emotional. I spy on you. We know that. That's the Page of Swords energy that came through really, really, really early on. Yes, they do. And you probably know that. And if it's not via social media or, in person, which is probably not the case for most of you, it's definitely, they're finding a way, even if it's like looking things up, maybe looking at work profiles or something like that, like Googling kind of. I love you. I love you. Telepathy. Oh my gosh. So these three are connected. We are one. It's divine timing. I'm putting this here with the divine. We have a deep soul connection. Wow. I need time to heal. This is really, what can I say? Clear, but also really emotional. And this lull. Do you feel the lull? The lull is like, sometimes it's almost when it's so quiet that it's deafening. Do you know what I mean? When sometimes it's so quiet that it's almost like too much noise. I need you. Your last channeled love message from their higher self, twin flame, divine feminine, divine masculine. What do they have to say? Message from their higher self. It's both of you. I love you. I love you. I miss you. I miss you. Okay. So that's your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I feel kind of, my heart feels kind of turned inside out. So it's good that it's coming to a close. I thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I would be so very grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Really helps to keep the channel moving. So thank you for that. I'm sending you love and light in all you do. Take good care of yourself. Go for what you want, okay? I love you, and I look forward to seeing you at another twin flame reading soon, or perhaps somewhere else on the channel. Okay, bye for now.